Hello, everybody. Welcome in. It's Laura from Tenacious Taurus Twin Flame Tarot, and this is going to be the daily message for December the 9th. Keep in mind, timing and energy is fluid. This reading is likely to play out over the next several days. Please do only take the messages that resonate and leave behind the rest. If you have not already, feel free to hit that subscribe button below to join the channel. I'm hoping I can get through the reading without losing my voice today, guys. It's been in and out, back and forth. So I do feel this is collective throat chakra upgrades coming through for many of us. So let's see what needs to come through for the collective today when it comes to a message. What energies do we need to be aware of? I feel you're going to need to be open to receiving. I think maybe a message is coming. Whether this clarity is coming from your higher self or an outside source, I do feel clarity is coming when it comes to your greater purpose in this life. So you're really going to need to pay attention to the signs and the synchronicities, because once again today it is about imparting wisdom, and I do feel divine timing says the time is now to start living consciously. So yeah, get ready to receive a message. I do feel somebody here is going through a soul awakening, tapping into their heightened awareness and perhaps tapping into their own mystic healing capabilities. And self-development is in key. I do feel there is a soul connection here at play when it comes to your spiritual path. And somebody here definitely needs to take ownership of their life. They really need to take accountability and ownership when it comes to living consciously, when it comes to making decisions in your life, rather than letting life just kind of happen to you. I feel a lot of conscious awareness in the energies today when it comes to bettering your life, bettering the life of others. And I feel this is all happening in universal time, because Spirit says you're ready to level up, you're ready to receive these messages. I do feel a lot of ancestral guardian protection when it comes to this soul awakening in the energies today. So be open to receiving the energies that are flowing through you. Release any negative vibrations that are needing to be, left in the past. I do feel there is a deep, deep soul connection here, a very significant soul connection here that is part of your evolution. And I do feel it is likely going to lead to long-term committed partnership when it comes to your spiritual path, when it comes to your greatest purpose. So the energy, I feel, really is encouraging many in the collective to embrace and explore this journey to your higher self, into this heightened awareness, this higher awareness, because the universe is communicating with you through numbers, signs, synchronicities. So pay attention, because I do feel it is about stepping into your highest potential. Even that very smallest first step forward is going to create a major leap when it comes to shifting timelines and going in the right direction. So get ready to receive an incoming message, something that maybe you've prayed for, you've hoped for. Maybe you don't expect to receive a message, but I do feel somebody here is going through a heart awakening, a soul awakening, and is getting ready to step into their authentic soul's identity as part of this massive global awakening that's taking place. And I feel somebody here, without a doubt, is very in tune with their intuition. They can feel this shift taking place within their emotional body. They can feel things shifting below the surface. And I feel somebody here is getting ready to take action, to put their thoughts into words, and to really explore a deep soul connection, empowering their life, going in a new direction. So let's see what else needs to come through with the energy oracle deck today. Self-development. There is a need to recognize who's been depleting you, who's been keeping you stuck, where you've been neglecting, nurturing the parts of you that are needing love and healing at this time, because I do feel a lot of growth in the energy. Somebody here is strategizing, making a plan, writing things down, figuring it out, how they're going to close out a cycle is kind of what I'm feeling. We do get the thinking woman today, so that's Aquarian energy. Thinking, strategizing, thinking, journaling. I do feel maybe thinking about a new start with a man holding a coin. I do feel this thinking woman has a lot of expansion around her. This to me is a lot of higher thought processing coming through. And then we do have this man holding a coin, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. The thinking woman is, I feel, Aquarian energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And the heart is in focus. So I think, the main message today is it is about love. Maybe there was a broken connection in the past, and maybe somebody has been dealing with a lot of financial constraints, which is in turn creating a lot of hostilities to get a cycle to finally close out. I feel a lot of activations, a lot of downloads, a lot of spiritual truth coming forward in the energies, and I feel the time is now to put this strategy into action. I feel maybe somebody was trying to manifest some stability, but I feel there's somebody here stuck in a karmic contract, and it is creating a lot of financial struggles, a lot of financial constraints. There's a lot of argumentative, hostile energies coming through, and I do feel somebody has been deeply brokenhearted, and there is this heart awakening because it is about love. It is about reciprocity, equal give and take, and I feel get ready for major life changes ahead, as this is an opportunity for you to create the life that you truly want. So this is a gift. Whatever constraints are coming forward truly is a gift to embrace some change towards some evolution. So let's see what the influencing energies are when it comes to this message today. There's without a doubt a karmic cycle coming to a close with that World card. I feel things are getting eclipsed out, and there is a lot of angelic direction when it comes to stepping into happy success. I feel foundations are in focus today. Definitely a shift in consciousness. There is something needing to be addressed from the past. Something coming back around, because I do feel new supportive connections are on the way. I feel it's time to break free from this stagnancy, this depleting energy. It is about stepping into the honoring path, truth, accountability, integrity, good moral ethic values. And I do feel a major shift in consciousness when it comes to gratitude. Maybe somebody here did not appreciate a connection, a soul connection in the past, and maybe it got put to a dead stop abruptly. Maybe there's going to be an opportunity to work on something again as somebody kind of reconsiders their options. So let's see what else needs to come through with the Archangel Power Tarot cards, Illumination, the Sun. A new beginning is just around the corner, so I feel a lot of divine inspiration. Yeah, divine inspiration, divine guidance. So I think somebody here, without a doubt, is really searching for a deeper meaning in their life. I feel they are considering alternative options at this time. And somebody here knows it's time to surround themselves with spiritual friends and spiritual connections, because I think a new life is just around the corner, a brand new beginning. Somebody here is digging deep, finding their purpose. And I think forgiveness is going to be key. Compassionate review of the past, I think, is needed in order to thrive in this change, in order to step into positive thinking and, to take that inspired action towards achieving success. So I feel a lot of illumination. Something is being shown to somebody that maybe was hidden below the depths before. And I think somebody's finally getting ready to listen to their heart and to take a leap of faith. Let's see what is being evaluated in the energy. What is being evaluated? Destroyer. There's a tower coming in. There's something that needs to be destroyed when it comes to some destructive behaviors. I think major lessons being learned. We got the Fool. We have the Student and the Destroyer. So I kind of feel humility in order to get somebody to open up to their emotional truth that they've been denying. And I feel The energy is really revealing some hypocrisy when it comes to this stuckness, because it is about embracing humility, compassion, opening up to lifelong learning, and I feel releasing the pursuit of destructive behaviors. Somebody here, I feel, has been unwilling to step into action, has been unwilling to go deep within their emotional truth. There's been a lot of self-denial, a lot of repressing when it comes to what's truly on the heart. And I feel intoxication. Maybe there's been masking the pain through addiction or destructive behaviors, intoxication, which in turn really has destroyed somebody's dreams for the future and their potential. And the energy really is pushing for somebody here to release this destructiveness and to really prepare for a new life. I think get ready for explosive emotions in the energy as somebody breaks free from this stagnancy and steps into action, fearlessly going into these repressed emotions and stepping into service. I think masks are coming off, and I feel it is really an energy of stepping into service with a free and loving heart. And I do feel, financial constraints really has been an excuse for somebody to not move forward, to not take that leap of faith. And I feel there's been a negative allegiance here when it comes to romantic delusions, and it's about stepping into loyalty, chivalry, honor. And I think somebody's about to find their spiritual strength, their skill, their discipline, their toughness of divine will in order to release this self-sacrificing egoic energy. Somebody here is conquering some very destructive lower ego desires because they really have traded their ethical principles for a victory at all costs. And in turn, this really has created and inflicted a lot of suffering with people that I feel they love. And there's been an indifference when it comes to recognizing these patterns. And I feel somebody here is about to go through a major shift because justice is being served. I'm hearing checkmate. The time is now for truth, integration, and the scales of justice to be balanced, because I do feel somebody has been blocking their emotions, blocking what their heart is telling them to do. And I feel it really has created a lot of mental confusion. I feel sleepless nights, stress, anxiety, depression, dark night of the soul energy. So let's see what else needs to come through when it comes to this message. Yeah, somebody's been in a very dark night of the soul energy. We just got the sun in reverse with the Queen of Swords. So I feel there is a need for self-honesty here, for recognition of some truth. I kind of feel this Queen of Swords has had it, to be honest. She's got that vase of water she's pouring out. So I feel there's no love left to give in a situation. I feel her feelings have run cold. I do feel it's very dark. It's very dreary. And there's a need to recognize all of these challenges that keep coming forward is because there's a lack of love in your life. So I do think somebody's cutting through the confusion, cutting through the fog, going through some major changes when it comes to some deceptive energy, some lying, some cheating, some thieving, some sneaking away. I think get ready to receive a message because wish fulfillment is at play here, and there is a need for somebody to walk away from everything that has caused them dissatisfaction. I also feel a lot of overindulgences in the energy with the Nine of Cups, the Four of Swords, and the Death reverse. So there is resistance to this transformation, this profound life change. There's something that is needing to fall away, that is dead and gone. And there is a need to go through a period of healing. I feel there's been a lot of confusion because of some overindulgences, some addictive behaviors, and there is a brand new beginning in love coming through here. There is a spiritual union here. And I do feel somebody that you know from the past. We've got the Six of Cups on the bottom. Then we have the Two of Cups. And then we do have this Ace of Cups up there. So there is a divinely guided union. And maybe there is something coming back from the dead that you thought was long gone after somebody goes through a period of healing, because there is an awakening. There is a judgment call being made. I feel the angels are calling karmic judgment. I do feel a lot of karmic repercussions for some past bad behavior. And I feel it's time for some truth. It's time for some justice to be served in the energies, because somebody here is lacking balance in their life. There is a lot of intoxication, which has created a lot of destruction in somebody's life. There is a lack of healing. I feel maybe somebody held on to a situation, hoping to start over, hoping for a brand new beginning. But I think you're just going to cycle back around to this non-committal energy. There's non-committal here. And I think that get ready for a swift departure or a swift arrival, because somebody here is in need of healing. Somebody here is in a very stuck, stagnant situation. There's no reciprocity. There's no love. There's a need to plant that seed somewhere else. Could be dealing with a Libra, a Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sag, or an Aquarius. It doesn't have to be, but that's what's coming through. I feel there's this indecision, this juggling energy when it comes to a cycle needing to close out, coming full circle. I feel there is profound life change on the table, somebody stepping into their honoring path, some truth, and there's been a lot of juggling, maybe fear of not having victory, and now we got a Queen of Cups. I think somebody's coming back around that walked away from a very loving feminine energy, seeking that victory and success, to be able to close out a cycle. I do feel a spiritual union here. If you notice on the card, it's two becoming one. Everything is coming full circle. Somebody here has all of the tools to release this lack of decision, this chronic indecision, to go after victory and success. I feel the crossroads is now. The decision needs to be made now in order to release this destructiveness, to prepare for this new life, because there is a brand new beginning here, a clean slate, a fool, the Fool and the Ace of Pentacles. So there's definitely a need to get out of this stagnant situation. I do feel somebody here is learning a major lesson, a shift in perspective when it comes to maybe betraying an Empress energy in the past. I do feel there was a lot of pain, a lot of betrayal, and there was an Empress here that went into a lot of healing to learn her worth, to learn her value. And I feel there is a masculine here going through a shift in consciousness. It is about compassion, Christ consciousness, humility. Somebody here rejected their true love, betrayed the person that they love the most. And I think there's been blocks when it comes to accepting this brokenheartedness, because this is big love here on the table, and there has been a period of prolonged grieving. And I do feel somebody getting ready to lay down a long-standing burden with a soul connection that is definitely a part of your future, is kind of what I feel, a very important connection here. So what is this Hanged Man about? Let's go a little further. Ooh, that one went flying, guys. Yeah. Releasing self-deception, manipulative behavior. Maybe there was a lot of deceptive energies in the past, a lot of lying, cheating, stealing. And somebody went into some dark night of the soul energy, a period of deep, prolonged grieving over a missed opportunity. And I think laying down a burden, hoping that there's still a chance for reconciliation, because somebody here is getting ready to drop the baggage, to drop the bad habit, to step into an abundant new beginning. And I feel it is about coming forward in that truth. I think a new day is dawning. What is this Knight of Wands about? Yeah, truth. Wow, King of Wands, King of Swords. So action with passion, coming forward with truth, using your logic, your discernment, facing these challenges head on, bringing justice into a situation. And I feel visionary leader, stepping into visionary leader after a period of, unrequited love. I think there's been a lack of reciprocity, and there is a need for an apology to come forward. And I feel somebody isn't really showing their hand of cards. They're hiding the fact that they're preparing to give up their independence. I think get ready for a swift turn of events, because it's Judgment Day energy. So I see pretty much everybody here, strong Pisces, Taurus, Libra, We've got all of the fixed signs with the world, but the time is now for that final judgment call to be made in the energies. Let's see what else needs to come through. Actually, we're going to grab the love oracle messages. What else can you tell me about this message, please? It's time to embrace this new beginning, to live fearlessly and consciously. I think maybe this Empress now has many, many options. Maybe somebody got hooked up with a one-night stand and it turned into an unconventional string along. And I do feel abundance is on the way. I feel somebody is getting ready to release these self-sabotaging habits. It's time to rebuild from ground zero. It really is time to rebuild from the heart. I feel get ready for communication. And I think maybe there's been fear about coming forward with an apology, because I think somebody here knows they're going to be interrogated and they have to come forward with nothing but the truth. And I think somebody's going to be very persistent and they're going to do whatever it takes to work on a soulmate connection. And I do feel there's been a separation. Somebody here is separating from something toxic because they can't stop missing their true love. They're thinking about this Empress energy. They're yearning for her. There's fear when it comes to the future. But there is a new soul contract at play in the energies, a deep spiritual soul connection, a partnership. And I think you are encouraged to kind of keep a positive mindset, because manifestations are coming through and gratitude is in focus, because there is unconditional love on the table today, equal giving and receiving. And I think the opportunity to maybe fall in love all over again, because clarity, truth, revelation, awakening in the energy, universal force and protection as somebody kind of steps into their authentic power. So let's see what else needs to come through with the Crystal Stone deck when it comes to this message today. What else do we need to be aware of, please? Make your dreams your reality. So I think somebody's getting unearthed out of a false foundation, because there's been chronic indecision, and there's been somebody that has been all up in their head. And I feel this cerebral energy is very intense in the energy. So there is a need to quiet the intellectual mind, to get into the heart, and to completely take ownership of your thoughts and your life, because I feel somebody's thoughts have been running wild when it comes to fear, allowing their mind to rule them. And I think that really has prevented somebody from bossing up and doing the right thing, because there's been this chronic indecision. And I feel somebody's about to get a truth bomb when it comes to breakthroughs with this mental chatter, getting unearthed out of a very toxic situation, because the deadline to make a decision is now. And when somebody chooses to take that first step, that's when everything's going to start to get really amazing, because there's been deep melancholy. There's been somebody here stuck in a rut, stuck in a funk, pardon me. And the energy really is pushing somebody to find themselves. I think crisis, identity crisis, as somebody tries to find their confidence. This is a major wake-up call. It's time to clean this mess up and to really manifest the life of your dreams. I think emotions run deep. Somebody here has denied their feelings, and it's time to feel all of these feels, because there's a connection here that is anything but common. And I feel a masculine getting bit by the Black Widow, and there is a need for some spiritual protection is kind of what I'm feeling, to break free from these bad vibes and to get into the heart, because somebody here knows it's time to get moving, and it's time to restore a relationship as these energetic blocks get removed. So I feel there's been self-pity, self-wallowing, and somebody's been keeping themselves at a distance. And it's time for them to kick this bad habit, to kick these bad friends, this social circle. And there's definitely a spotlight being shown with the sun on all of these weaknesses, all of these negative vices, so somebody can go through this transformation and live consciously, to step into their own healing capabilities. And I feel you need to get grounded, because somebody is about to explode with some repressed emotions in the energy today. And it's going to create a huge shift stepping into some higher frequency energies. And that's kind of what I have for a message today, guys. I hope this resonated. If it did and you would like to book a personal reading, please feel free to check out the description box below. And I look forward to seeing you all again next time. Thank you.